It's your boy, for CancerMoonsTarot, coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. With that being said, baby, first sign I see is the first sign I read. The first sign I saw was Scorpio. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic weekend, and let's see what we got going on. Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Messages for Team Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, all right? Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy, we got here the Seven of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got here the Judgment in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Knight of Wands. So Scorpio, looking at the energy provided for you guys so far, Five of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Cups upright. It kind of looks to me like you're getting ready to start exploring again. I think that you're kind of in this energy of, I want to leave behind everything that I'm currently going through, and I want to have some brand new experiences. For example, Scorpio, some of you guys may be leaving somebody romantically. You may be walking out on a romantic partner and getting ready to explore your options again, because I mean, taking a look at who you're dealing with, Judgment in reverse, somebody here is not looking for a second chance. I kind of feel like, Scorpio, somebody made a mistake, or somebody here did something that showed you who they truly were. Your eyes are opened up to who somebody truly is now, and they're not really apologetic about whatever it is that they did. So you could be connecting with a partner who is lying to you, deceiving you. You also could be connecting with a friend who is screwing you over. Whatever the case is here, Scorpio, somebody showed you their true colors, and they don't really want to revert back to who they used to be. They're kind of looking at themselves as the villain, and they're happy to be the villain. So with that being said, you're like, okay, I don't want to be surrounded with your energy. I don't want to be surrounded by you, so I now want to go out and explore my options. As for the outcome that's present, Knight of Wands, this is you getting ready to go out there and travel and experience the world and experience new individuals. So Scorpios, this could be a relationship where somebody finally reveals their true colors and you let go of them, and now you're ready to meet new people. This also could be about you seeing something for what it is. Maybe you glorified something. Maybe you glorified a job and you kind of came to realize this job is not what it is. Maybe you had a friendship that you really enjoyed, and then you realized this friendship isn't what it is. I just feel like you're going to be seeing the truth about something and recognizing that it's not what you thought it was, and therefore it's going to push you in the direction to go have new experiences and to go do something else, okay? So that's what I'm feeling coming through here for you, all right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with my water signs today. Let's go ahead and keep it pretty light. We're going to do water, fire, air, earth. Go into my fire. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Sagittarius gang? Messages for Team Saggy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on for the 150 peeps in the chat? If you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming through. Messages for Team Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy, let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Sagittarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Eight of Swords. So you can be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, we got here the Page of Swords, person you're dealing with. We got here the King of Wands in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Death in reverse. So Sag, you could be connecting with a Scorpio possibly. Now, Eight of Swords upright and Page of Swords here. I definitely feel like you're overthinking about a situation, but you're very hesitant to communicate about what's on your mind. So Sagittarius, you got a lot on your mind, but you also don't want to talk about it, okay? I mean, taking a look at who you're dealing with here, King of Wands in reverse, I do feel like somebody here has kind of been making themselves appear like they're not available. Sag, I feel like the reason why you don't want to open up or tell somebody what's going on is because you kind of feel like they're not making themselves available to want to listen to you or to want to hear what's going on with you. Maybe for some of you, this could be a parent who seems very emotionally closed off. It could be a romantic partner who seems very emotionally closed off, but it feels to me like somebody in your environment kind of looks like they're not making time to see what's going on with you. This could be somebody who's very busy with work. This could be somebody who's very busy with their own personal life. And Sag, I'm kind of feeling you guys stepping into an energy where it's like, I don't want to burden this person with my problems when they don't even seem receptive to wanting to hear about my problems. It's almost like you feel like somebody's very closed off from you, like they want nothing to do with whatever it is you're going through. As for the outcome that's present, the death in reverse, therefore, you're not going to go ahead and reach out and express to this person because you don't feel comfortable to open up in the first place, okay? So I see where you're coming from, Sag. I mean, whoever this is you're connecting with, I feel like they're close to you. It could be a parent, it could be a lover, it could be a friend. You kind of feel like whoever this is you're dealing with is just not receptive right now to be there for you. Maybe they're busy with their own problems. Maybe they're busy with their life, and you are scared to be a burden. But what I will say to you, Sagittarius, is that no matter how a person may appear, no matter how a person may seem, you never truly know whether or not if they're too busy for you or if they don't want to be open to hear what's going on with you. Sometimes that energy of feeling like a burden is just you genuinely being scared because maybe you believe your problems aren't valid. Well, you got to validate your problems and you got to validate whatever it is you're thinking about and whatever's on your mind, because at the end of the day, whatever this is that's bothering you is always going to be valid. So make sure you're validating your emotions right now, Sag. And of course, other people are going to validate it too. So if you have stuff going on, if there's something on your mind that you want to talk about with somebody, I would say don't be afraid in the next 24 hours to say, hey, I know you might be busy, but do you think we could talk? Or, hey, there's some stuff, there's some stuff going on. Can I have a conversation with you? Don't be afraid to reach out. That's essentially the energy that I'm getting for you, okay? So, of course, if it resonates, cool. If not, it's not your message. But Sagittarius, if you have been feeling scared to reach out because you don't feel like somebody's going to be receptive, listen, not everything is always what it seems. Go ahead and reach out anyways, okay? And I think that it will be a much more better situation, all right? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we started out my water, we went to my fire, going to my air signs. What do we got going on for the lovely Gemini gang? Messages for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 201 people in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank y'all for coming out, baby. It's much appreciated. Messages for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Geminis. Let's see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's take a look, okay? Gemini, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Page of Cups in the reverse. So, you might be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy, we got here the Four of Cups, person you're dealing with. We got here the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Three of Wands. So Geminis, looking at this energy for you guys, you definitely seem to be tuning somebody out right now, and I think you're tuning them out because, to be quite honest, you don't really feel like they're adding much to this connection any longer, and also this connection we're talking about doesn't just have to be a romantic one, it could be a friendship in general. So somebody here has not been around. Somebody here has not been really talking to you, communicating to you, and you've gotten to a point where it's like, you know what? I'm putting this shit to rest. If this person tries to talk to me after X amount of time of being out of my life, I don't feel like inviting them back in with a warm welcome. So someone here kind of fell off the face of the earth, and I think it really irritated you that they didn't even tell you why. I think it irritated you that they just stopped communicating with you and stopped talking to you, and you're taking it pretty personally here, Gemini. You're like, what the fuck? You were like my best friend, or you were my best, lover, and you were talking to me every day, and we were connecting every day, and then out of nowhere, you kind of fell off the face of the earth. And as for the outcome that's present, we have the Three of Wands. Granted, you're interested to hear from them, you're interested to know when they're going to come back towards you, but at the same time, when they do come back towards you, you're not very happy to invite them back in with open arms because you feel ghosted, okay? Now, keep in mind as well, I know there are some people saying it's the other way around. Remember, readings resonate backwards or vice versa, so if it does go the other way around, it still resonates particularly to you. So be mindful for those of you that are cross-watching. But yeah, I really feel like somebody here ghosted you, or you feel like you were ghosted, and you're like, if they do end up coming back, even though it would kind of make me happy, I'm upset for that absence. I'm upset that they were absent. And with that being said, I'm not too sure I would invite them back into my life with open arms, okay? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, our fire, our air, go into our earth signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Virgo gang? Messages for Team Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's see what we got going on for you, baby. Ooh. Virgo, overall energy for you guys here, we got a 5 of Cups in reverse. No longer in a period of grief. Something here is not lost for you anymore when you're recognizing that you were meant to let go of it in the first place. So I think that you're starting to come to terms that something that ended here was working in your favor. Looking at your current energy, we got here the 9 of Cups, looking at who you're dealing with, Ace of Wands reversed, outcome that's present, Hermit reversed. So yeah, Virgo, this could be about maybe you were in a period of time where you wanted a second chance with somebody, or this could be about somebody wanting a second chance with you. But I think that you finally come to terms that everything happens for a reason. There aren't always mistakes in this universe. You know, there are reasons why people come in our life, and there are also reasons why people walk out of our life. So something here didn't work out, and I feel like you were grieving the loss of that for so long, but now you're stepping into this place where you're realizing it's kind of nice no longer dealing with this cycle. It's kind of nice being over this cycle. And I'm pretty sure for the weekend reading, Virgo, what we did talk about for you guys was how you finally let somebody go. And now you're starting to see the benefits of that. You're starting to see that by not investing yourself in this cycle, by not having this person on your mind 24/7, by not chasing after them anymore, you have all the time in the world to do what's gonna make you feel good, to do what makes you passionate, to do what makes you fucking happy. So you're really excited to be in that 9 of Cups energy because now you have all the time in the world to make sure you're putting it into yourself instead of into a connection that wasn't working out in the first place. I mean, taking a look at who you're connecting with, Ace of Wands in reverse, they weren't looking for a new beginning like you were looking for a new beginning. So to be quite honest, with the outcome that's present, the Hermit in reverse, you're happy to return into your energy and to focus on your own personal life. And what's awesome about the Hermit is that the Hermit card is the card of Virgo. So this is you getting back to yourself, the Hermit in reverse. You're coming back to you, focusing on what can I do to make myself happy? What can I do to make my life positive? What can I do to implement positivity, happiness, and peace of mind and tranquility in my life? And you're making sure that you're taking the necessary steps to have that. So 9 of Cups, that's about doing everything that fulfills you. So you could be picking up new hobbies, you could be starting a new life routine. Maybe ever since you gave up this person, you started drinking tea every morning and meditating, you know? When we let go of things, major life shifts tend to happen. So there's gonna be some awesome shifts coming in your life as you've let go of a cycle that really wasn't really meant for you any longer, right? So yeah, Virgo, I like that. You're coming back into you and you're bringing the attention back onto your life. Not about your life with somebody else, but your life, okay? I like it, Virgo. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, okay? So we finished up the first batch of our signs, going all the way back to our water signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Pisces gang? Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. Goddamn, Pisces, y'all came through quick. Let's get this last shuffle, and let's see what we got going on for the fish. What's crack-a-lackin', baby? Pisces, hey-o! Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the World card. Completion, completion, completion of a cycle. I like it, man. You could be dealing with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Now, your current energy, 10 of Pentacles, person you're dealing with, 10 of Swords, outcome that's present, Queen of Swords reversed. Pisces, this energy is beautiful for you, and let me tell you why. So the World card talks about the completion of a cycle, and it also represents fixed signs. What are fixed signs? They are fixated on what it is that they want. When a Taurus wants to eat their bacon, egg, and cheese, and you ask the Taurus for a piece of their bacon, egg, and cheese, the Taurus is going to say, you ain't eating my bacon, egg, and cheese because I'm fixated on eating what I want, right? When you tell a Leo to not wear those sunglasses out in public because it's rude and disrespectful, the Leo's gonna say, I am fixated on wearing my sunglasses because it makes me look sexy, right? So with that being said, a fixed sign's always gonna be fixated on their type of energy, right? And therefore, what you're fixated on, Pisces, is the Ten of Pentacles. You're fixated on abundance. You're fixated on happiness. You're fixated on being in a period of time where you don't got to worry about shit dragging you down because all that you're tuning your perception into is things that bring in love and positivity. So you're having a giant shift in perception after you're letting go of a cycle. This cycle could be a cycle of thinking. It could be that maybe you were a pessimist turning into an optimist. This could be about a relationship holding you back, a friend holding you back, a job holding you back, you holding you back, right? But something here was holding you back, and now that you're therefore releasing it, you're fixated on living your best life. As for the outcome that's present, Queen of Swords in reverse, you don't have any room right now to be focusing on cutting out things that do actually help you. You only have room to cut out things that don't help you so that you therefore can make room to invite in things that are going to be abundant for you. I like it, Pisces. I like it a lot. So you're really tuning into the abundance frequency, and you're really making sure that if there's shit in my life that is not serving me, I'm going to remove that real fast so that I can make room for more things to add to my abundance. So you're having a shift in perception here, okay? Something that you let go, therefore puts you in a more positive direction. Like I said, for many of you, it could be that you were a pessimist and you decided to tune into being an optimist. It could be that a relationship was holding you back. It could be that you were holding yourself back with fear and self-doubt to have abundance. And now that you let go of those fear and that self-doubt, you're therefore claiming that you have it. So Pisces, drastic major changes here. I'm liking it for you guys. It's looking pretty damn good. You're done being fixated on bad things happening in your life. You're being fixated on having a good life for yourself, okay? That's beautiful, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I like that, all right? So we did our water, go into our fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Aries gang? By the way, I see Aries in the chat popping off on me. You're like, are you kidding me? It's my fucking birthday, bitch. Why didn't I go first? You know what I'm saying? Aries in my comments are like, Aunt, why are you not reading us first? It's our birth month. I do that for everybody, even when it's their birth month, you know? I genuinely never try to pick signs based off of anything. Whatever the fuck comes in my head, I just say it. So when I get an order going like water, fire, air, earth, the first water sign I think about, I read it. The second fire sign I think about, I read it. So I never do it intentionally. But all my Aries are like, it's my birthday. You should read me first, you bitch. Listen, I love y'all. You're going to get read nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So let's get on into it. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries. Let's see what we got going on for you beautiful people. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Seven of Wands. Ooh, baby. This could be standing up for something that you believe in, but this also could be the energy of blocking something out. So let's take a look and see how this lines up. Your current energy, Empress reversed, person you're dealing with, Knight of Cups, outcome that's present. We got here the Moon card. Aries, I have a little bit of an interesting reading coming through. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Libra, but what I feel like a lot of you guys are missing, I don't know why, I feel like what you're missing is the secret recipe, and what the secret recipe is self-love. You're in a space right now where you're getting romantic attention from others. There are individuals who are courting you, suiting you, individuals who are interested in dating you. But the reason why you're not feeling emotionally invested in them, the reason why you're not feeling emotionally connected to them is, I think, due to the fact that there could be a lack of self-love in your life. Not saying that you 100% hate yourself, Aries. I don't believe anybody 100% hates themselves. But I think there's a part of you that you can't necessarily accept or have chose not to accept. And maybe that's what holds you back from really connecting with other people. Because, Aries, other people could see the beauty in you and tell you that you're beautiful. But if you don't believe you're beautiful within yourself, you'll never expect and accept their compliment. And you'll never feel it. Right? Have you ever noticed people who can't take compliments? It's the reason being is because they don't feel that way about themselves. So that's one thing that we really got to talk about when it comes to love and relationships. It's always important to love yourself first before you love another and before you allow another person to love you. Because if you don't believe somebody saying you're beautiful and I love you, if you don't believe that, then you're not going to feel connected to that. You're not going to feel connected to them. So Aries, I feel like to a certain extent, some of you guys here feel very disconnected when romantic suitors come around. You're like, well, I don't think love is for me, but that's not the case. You have people out here who could be good to you. You have people out here who could be great companions. But the reason why you push them away, I think, is because there's something within yourself you're choosing to accept. It could be that maybe there's a part of you that doesn't love who you are. Maybe there's something about you that you just don't believe is desirable. Whatever the case is, that is the root of the problem that you got to work on. And the solution here is going to be love, accepting yourself wholeheartedly, accepting you for who you are 110%, 1,000%. Because when you accept all of you and other people accept all of you, you'll believe it when they tell you. Oh yeah, just like Julia said, Aries, you are lovable. Yes, you are. You are lovable, man. So keep this in mind. There could be a part of you here that just doesn't feel enough. And by having that lack, that's why you push away those relationships. To be whole and complete first will allow you to have a whole and complete relationship with somebody else. So Aries, if there's parts on you or parts of you that you don't accept, you got to take some time to really heal that and to really figure out why you don't accept that. And to really allow yourself to love every inch of who you are, love every inch of your being. And that's not an easy process. When people talk about the self-love journey, it's not a journey you can complete in 3 days, 3 months. It's a journey that takes a long time. I'm still on the self-love journey. In my own personal life, there's things about me that I'm not happy with. There's things about me that I'm not 100% totally ecstatic to show the world. But guess what? Each and every single day, I got to accept myself for who I am. Because if I don't accept myself for who I am, if I don't believe that I'm worthy of love, then I'll push away everybody in my life who loves and cares about me. So from the bottom of my heart, Aries, even if you don't accept all of who you are, realize that you're lovable. Realize that you're beautiful. Realize that other people do care about you, and then you'll stop pushing them away. The next step really is just about you making sure that you're caring for yourself. All right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I love that, Aries. Happy birthday to you guys, by the way, and happy Aries season. I know that Aries new moon might have been intense, so definitely make sure you're taking care of yourself, all right? So, we finished up our water, our fire. Go into my air signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and fantastic Aquarius gang? Messages with Team Aqua, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 375 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you all so much for coming through. Messages for Team Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. Let's see what we got going on. Aqua. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Five of Pentacles. This is usually the card of lack. So you might be in the energy of lack right now, or you could be in the energy where you feel left out in the cold. Your current energy, we got the Six of Swords. That's good. Person you're dealing with, we have the High Priestess. And the outcome that's present, we got the Page of Swords in reverse. Aquarius, there are going to be forces in this world that are always going to try to keep you in lack, okay? For example, the government's always going to try to keep you in lack. Sometimes your family's always going to try to keep you in lack. And what do I mean by the term lack? All right, when we live in lack, it means that we don't believe that we can have. So for example, if we want, let's say we want a fucking Ferrari, right? And we're like, well, we don't have enough money to afford a Ferrari. Well, if you don't believe that you can make enough money to afford a Ferrari, you're never going to get a Ferrari. And a lot of people don't believe that they could ever make that much money to get a Ferrari. You know what I'm saying? It's interesting because if you believe that you can only make $50,000 a year, you'll consistently make $50,000 a year. But if you believe that you can make twice that, you'll make 100K. A lot of our life, right? A lot of our life is governed by our belief systems, what we believe about ourselves, what we believe is possible. So in order to come into alignment with something we want, we got to will it into existence and believe it into existence. So Aquarius, Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, you're coming out of this. You're coming out of the energy of lack, and you're starting to listen to your inner spirit, your inner wisdom. I definitely feel like a lot of you guys are saying, man, why do I keep feeling like I can't do this or I can't do that or I'm not good enough to do this or I'm not good enough to do that? Like, you're realizing how much you put yourself down. You're realizing how much you lowball yourself when you should be fucking highballing, bro. Everyone in this world should be highballing, okay? I don't own a motherfucking mansion. I know I don't own a mansion, but shit, I know I can own one if I really wanted to, which I don't because honestly, who wants to live in all those damn rooms, right? 30 rooms, that's too much. I want to live comfortably, but throwing that out there, right? I don't own a mansion, but I know I could if I wanted to. I don't own a Ferrari, but I know I could if I wanted to, right? So we gotta take a step back. Y'all are getting me hyped up, so I'm stuttering over here. You gotta take a step back and remember, whatever it is you want in this life, you gotta believe you can have it. Because if you don't believe you can have it, you're always gonna be in lack. You're never gonna receive it. So Aquarians, I like this energy. You're listening to your wisdom, your inner spirit. There's something in you that's calling to you saying, why am I lowballing myself? Why am I telling myself I can't have it, or I'm not going to get it because I'm this and I'm that? Why am I lowballing myself? I should be highballing myself. Forget my external influences. Forget my friends and family that tell me what I can and can't do. Forget society for telling me what I can and can't do. I need to take a step back and start highballing what I want in this life, because essentially the experiences you have are a byproduct of your manifestation. So it's time to go ahead and highball and really fucking have some awesome experiences and manifest some cool shit, you know? Don't lowball yourself. You are capable of manifesting so much more than you know. So really continue to stay in that energy, Aquarius, and start manifesting some shit that you're definitely worthy of, okay? You're worthy of so much more than you see. So start seeing the worthiness there, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our water, our fire, our air, going all the way to our earth signs. So what do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Capricorn gang? Messages for Team Cappy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 381 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for coming through. Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well. Cappy, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Hierophant in reverse. So you can be connecting with a Taurus for some. Your current energy, we got the King of Wands, person you're dealing with. We got the Hermit, and then the outcome that's present, we got the Page of Cups. So Capricorn, you might be dealing with a Virgo, or possibly even a Bull Gang member. So the Hierophant reversed and the King of Wands upright. I think right now, you're not really taking action based upon the normal way or the status quo. This is going against the status quo. This is you taking action that's kind of out of the nature of what people would expect you to do. So Capricorn, I feel like you're going to do shit that people didn't expect in the next 24 hours. And I think that what that really pertains to is you're not in this period of time where you're ready to extend or reach out to anybody. I mean, I've seen Capricorns in my life mend and heal relationships because Capricorns like to work hard for the people that they love. But I think what's happening here is that you're kind of doing the unexpected. You're not going to be working hard on somebody that you love. You're taking a step back and saying, if you want to be here again, if you want to be with me, you're going to have to be the one to do the work. Capricorns love to do the work. Capricorns always do the work. You guys are structured. You guys are well put together. But I think in the next 24 hours, you're going to shock the person you're dealing with by saying, I'm not doing the work. If we have shit here that needs to be fixed, you are going to be the one to show me that you're willing to work together. It takes two to tango, not one to fix. And sometimes Capricorns will be the glue. Capricorns will be the boulder, the motherfucking rock, the backbone to fix every situation. But sometimes you can't always be the rock. You can't always be the backbone to fix every situation. Other times, people got to take accountability, step up, boss up, and do what they need to do. So Capricorns, you are tapping out over here. You're saying, we got a problem, fix it. Be willing to either work together, or I'm not going to be the person to initiate fixing anything. So Capricorn, you're basically telling this person, it takes two to tango. I want to see you work too. And if you're not willing to work on this, it is what it is. You're the one who missed out on me. I'm no longer missing out on you. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Goddamn Capricorn. So we finished up our second batch of signs, going all the way back to our water. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Cancer again? Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 391 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming through. Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer. Let's see what we got going on. Cancer, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 5 of Cups. Cancer, where's your focus at? Give me 1 sec, y'all. I need to turn the fan on. I'm getting hot as fuck, so 1 second. Sheesh. All right. Is it turning on? Okay. All right, Cancer, so let's have a conversation, baby. Where's your focus at? Look at the 5 of Cups. You got this man over here. He's looking at the 3 of Cups. What's the 3 of Cups? The 3 of Cups can represent happiness, right? So you're looking at your happiness that you feel like you've lost, but you're not looking behind you. What's behind you, Cancer? 2 more cups. So there's 2 more cups behind you. That means that there's still potential for happiness that lies on a different path. So you're crying over one path, not knowing that there's another path at you that is, going to be beautiful. There's another path out there that you can take, that you can walk on, right? Let's take a look at your current energy. We got here the 3 of Swords, person you're dealing with. We got here the 4 of Swords, outcome that's present. We got here the Moon card. So essentially right now, the 3 of Swords is you still fixating on your heartbreak, fixating on your pain, fixating on what was lost. And Cancers, I know we have this conversation a lot. I know we talk about this a lot. I know this message is so repetitive, but at the end of the day, I can't change the message. You can, though. You gotta change the message, right? So you're crying over spilt milk here, 3 of Cups. Those cups fell down, you lost something that you once had, but that doesn't mean that your life is over. It doesn't mean because you lost something that was once good that there aren't other good experiences out there for you to have. It doesn't mean that there aren't other good people to meet or good experiences to have or good things to try. There is so much out here in this world that we can have, but we have to be willing to open ourselves up to it, right? So when we're looking at the same storyline that comes up all the time, somebody walked out on you, you're still upset about it, it makes you emotional. You have every right to be emotional. You have every right to be upset. But you also have every right to owe it to yourself to do better for you and to make sure that you are living your best life. People can hurt you. Things can suck in life. Moments can be there one moment and gone the next. Shit happens, Cancer? But we also owe it to ourselves to live the best life we can for us. So even if something happened that upset us, we owe it to ourselves to have a new experience and to move on from it and to do something new. You know what I'm saying? So if you're upset about somebody who had broke up with you, you owe it to yourself to meet somebody new, because I guarantee you're going to meet somebody better. If you lost a job that you really cared about, you owe it to yourself to say, screw that damn company, let me work for myself and make the same job I was doing 10 times better, but I'm my own boss. You see what I'm saying? There's always a loophole in what it is that you are upset about. If you're upset about losing something, you could always recreate it in a brand new image. For example, if you've lost love, you can find love with something else and someone else. If you've lost a job, you can recreate that job and be your own boss. If you've lost happiness, you can find happiness in something else, because everything that you feel like you have lost can always be refound in something new. Point blank, period. So I want you guys to realize that if you feel like you've lost love, you didn't lose love. You lost a connection with somebody. But love is something that's abundant, right? There is love everywhere on this planet. Is there a lot of people who are married? Yeah. Is there a lot of people who are in relationships? Yeah. So love's abundant. Same thing with money, for example. Does money get printed every single day? Yeah. So money's abundant. So what you want, Cancer, there's an abundance of it. You just don't believe that you could ever find that same thing with someone else. And that right there is what you got to fix, and that's the root problem. Most of the time, why we stay stuck on one person is because we believe, I only could find love with them. I just don't believe I can find it with somebody else. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can find love with somebody else. I promise you, bro. I promise you. You can find probably better love, unconditional love with somebody else. But you got to be willing to believe that. Our ego tells us, it's just this one person and only this person forever. Well, that's not necessarily true. So just be mindful of that, Cancers. You got to make your choice here. You got to recognize that there's 2 cups behind you. There's better paths behind you. Don't focus too much on what was lost. Focus on what you can re-find in something new. Okay? Reclaim your lost love in somebody new. Same thing goes towards, your passion. If you've lost your passion, find passion in something else. There's always something else. Okay? I love you guys. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our water signs, going to our fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Leo gang? Message is for Team Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? For the 427 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming through, baby. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Team Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Leo. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the King of Swords. Things are getting serious. What are they getting serious, though, for? Your current energy, you got the 8 of Cups reversed. Person you're dealing with, 3 of Cups reversed. Outcome that's present, Knight of Swords reversed. Okay? So, Leo, King of Swords here to the 8 of Cups reversed. I think what's happening is that you're getting real serious about not repeating things. You're really tired of a repetitive life. For example, you don't want to be involved in reconciliations, right? You're like, I'm not going back to my ex. I'm not going back to my past. But also, I feel like a lot of you guys are getting this sense of, I really want something new. Whether I want to start a new job, whether I want a new type of relationship, whether I want to meet somebody who's just genuinely different, you're tired of experiencing all the same things. So what's really going on here for you right now, Leo, is you feel like, I don't know, with everything I've already experienced, it hasn't brought me the happiness I thought that it could bring me, you know? So let me break it down in a better way because I feel like I'm not explaining this how I want to. Leo, you feel like everything you've already had hasn't brought you the happiness you thought it would. Things that you thought would be something different weren't what you thought it would be. There you go. That's what I mean to say. And essentially, with the outcome that's present, Knight of Swords in reverse, you're kind of in a place right now, Leo, where you're like, you know what? I think I'm done looking for things that will bring in happiness and, make me happy. Because I feel like nothing adds up. I feel like nothing actually brings me true fulfillment. And when we feel this way, guys, it's time to recognize that probably the biggest reason why nothing's brought you true fulfillment is that because you've been searching for fulfillment outside of yourself when you were supposed to have the fulfillment within you all along. If you are not fulfilled within yourself, how could something outside of you bring in fulfillment, right? So we always got to bring it back to the center. What is the center of our universe? Us. We are the center of our universe. So Leos, I think that you have connected with people, you've had experiences, and you thought that it would be great for you. You thought it would make you happy. You thought it would be the best thing since white bread, but essentially it still didn't fulfill you in the way that you wanted it to. And that's because you needed to be fulfilled in yourself first, Leo. You needed to embrace all of who you are first. In order to truly feel free, in order to truly feel happy, you needed to embrace the Leo and the lion that you are. And that's why nothing else adds up when it comes to fulfillment, because it doesn't matter about what's outside of you. You got to start doing things that fulfill you first. So Leo, for example, let's say that you've been chasing love. Meanwhile, what you've truly wanted to do was go across the world and travel. Then screw chasing love. If you would have just went across the world and traveled, you probably would have met a soulmate along the way. Point blank period. Most likely you probably would have. Because you were following your heart, your passions, what fulfills you. When you are doing what fulfills you guys, everything else you could possibly desire already falls into alignment with you. When you're already doing what fulfills you, everything else that you can possibly desire already will fall into alignment with you. So remember that, So for the Leos right now that are feeling unfulfilled, that are feeling like nothing ever added up to what it is you wanted, it's because you stopped pursuing your heart and instead you pursued other things. Get in your heart. Not only just today, Leo, but throughout the rest of this week. Get in your heart. Do what's going to make you fulfilled. And trust me, everything else that you want and desire, that will manifest in your life as well. Okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, we finished up our fire, our water, go into our air signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing and fantastic Libra gang? And by the way, Kel's 11, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. That's really, really good, all right? All right, baby. So, let's see what's going on for Team Libra, please. You almost made me drop half of my deck. Libra, what's going on with you? Messages for Team Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? For the 396 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for coming through, baby. Messages for Team Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Libra. let's take a look and see what we got going on with you beautiful people. Hopefully, all is well. Libra, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Emperor in reverse. You might be dealing with an Aries for some. Your current energy, you got the 4 Cups. Person you're dealing with, you got the 6 of Swords in reverse. And the outcome that's present, we got here the 10 of Cups in reverse. So Libra, yeah, you're in a place right now where you're just not interested, I think, into something coming back around to you. This could potentially be somebody from your family trying to reconnect with you, Libra. This could be possibly a family member that you haven't communicated with in a while. It could be a cousin, it could be a father, it could be a mother. If there's a family member, Libra, that's been out of your life for a long time, they may try to reconnect with you, but your response to that is like, you haven't been around, we don't have a relationship, and at the end of the day, that was out of my control. You see, it was in your control to distance yourself from me, so you coming back here doesn't really help me when I don't believe that I have a relationship with you in the first place. As for the outcome that's present, 10 of Cups in reverse, you may not be looking towards rebuilding any sort of family ties, especially if a family member or somebody within your close family is trying to make a reappearance in your life. You just don't believe there's a relationship there, and you don't believe it's worth re-exploring, okay? So for any of you Libras here, that may be something coming in for you guys, somebody trying to make things right, somebody trying to get close to you again, and you're like, look, I'm sorry, I'm just not interested. You were gone for too long, and you missed the opportunity. You genuinely feel like somebody here missed out. By the way, Rochelle, thank you for the 2. I appreciate that. And Topeka, thank you for the 99. I appreciate that as well, guys. Thank you for your donations. Really, really appreciate it here. Okay? So yeah, Libra, I think that's really what it's about. I'm really picking up on family vibes here because the 10 of Cups talks about the happy family. And of course, it's in the reverse, so it's the non-so-happy family, right? But of course, it could be anybody. This could be a friend trying to come back, a lover, a family member, or somebody you were once close with, right? So yeah, I think that you've recognized somebody missed their shot. There was an opportunity window that they had with you that they just weren't around for. And because they weren't around for that, you're like, I'm sorry, but it's not going to change the absence that you had. And it's not going to change things, especially coming back right now. I am too far advanced in my life, and it feels like you don't even have room to invite them in. All right? That's what I'm feeling coming through here for you, Libra. So yeah, I really feel strong family vibes, somebody trying to come back into the family after being absent for a while, trying to make things right, and you feel like the opportunity was lost long ago. So I don't think you have room right now for this, okay? Oh man, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Best of luck for those of you in this situation, because I know this situation personally. It's pretty tough, okay? All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now last but not least, what do we got going on for my lovely and amazing bold gang? Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? By the way, Taurus, I uploaded your mid-month today, so if you didn't check out your mid-April 2021 reading yet, that video is already uploaded and available on the channel. Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Bull Gang, let's see what we got going on. Taurus, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 6 of Wands in the reverse. So you can be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. Your current energy, you got the 8 of Wands. Person you're dealing with, you got the 3 of Cups. Outcome that's present, you got the 2 of Pentacles. Taurus, I think in the past, you felt unsuccessful. You felt like you made a mistake, or you felt like a failure about some sort of scenario or situation. I kind of feel, Taurus, like someone here kind of manipulated you into making you feel like you failed to make them happy. Oh boy, here comes a conversation we got to talk about. Taurus, someone here in your past was like, you failed to make me happy. You failed to provide for me. You failed to do this, that, and the motherfucking third for me. Who in the hell did this individual think they were? Nobody else's happiness is your responsibility. The only happiness that is your responsibility is for your motherfucking self. Point blank, motherfucking period. Your happiness is your responsibility. You are not responsible for the happiness of others. That is their responsibility, right? And somebody here tried to make you feel guilty, Taurus. They were like, you didn't do this for me. You didn't do that for me. You just didn't make me happy in the ways that I wanted you to. Well, guess what? Then you should have did it yourself. Here's the thing about relationships, guys. we have our own responsibility to make ourselves happy, but also when it comes to a relationship, the point of it's not to make each other happy, it's to share one another's happiness, right? It's not about two halves make a whole. It's about two people who are whole and complete within themselves, adding value to one another's lives, sharing love in one another's lives. So that's what happens when it comes to a relationship. We shouldn't be fucking with relationships built off of codependency and built off of, oh, you should make me happy because you're responsible for that. Fuck no. You're responsible for their happiness, they're responsible for their happiness, and the two of you are supposed to share in that happiness together. So Taurus, whoever this person was, who tried to manipulate you into thinking, oh, well, you didn't do all this for me, you didn't make me happy when you were supposed to. Guess what? They were supposed to do that with themselves. If they're miserable, they didn't take care of themselves, and that's on them. That's not on you. So in the past, you felt like a failure, right? Six of Wands reversed. You felt like, wow, I couldn't make this person happy. It's all my fault. Well, guess what? You're now seeing shit clearly, okay? Eight of Wands. You're moving out of that mentality, Taurus. You're recognizing, no, I'm not responsible for the happiness of others. I'm not responsible for somebody being miserable. They're responsible for that. And with the outcome that's present, Two of Pentacles, you're letting go of a cycle now that no longer needs to be a part of your life. See, Tauruses are very loyal. And when they fuck with somebody, they want to do the most for them. You want to give them as much love as possible. But make sure you're not bending over backwards being the source of somebody's happiness, because the moment somebody says, you're my source of happiness, that's dangerous territory. That's dangerous waters. And the reason being is because then they will try to take a step back and put every feeling and emotion that they have right back onto you. And that is not fair to you. So Taurus, you're seeing things clearly now. You're like, look, I'm being acknowledging, or what the fuck is the word I'm looking for? I'm realizing, thank you, that anytime somebody tries to make me their source of happiness, or anytime somebody tries to make me responsible for that, I'm realizing that that right then and there is a connection not for me. Because what I've learned is I'm responsible for me, I'm responsible for my happiness, so is the person that I'm dealing with, and that a real relationship is where two people share that happiness together and add value to one another's lives. It doesn't come in a place of codependency, it comes into a place of two whole and complete souls enjoying one another in a beautiful relationship. So Taurus, you're kind of done with that mentality. You're like, yeah, I'm not going hard for nobody no more, especially if it's not reciprocated, and I'm not being the source of anybody's happiness. That needs to be equal. We both have a responsibility to ourselves, and that responsibility needs to be upholded, okay? All right, baby, fuck, that was intense. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, let me know down in those comments down below. Real quick, there were a few donations, so let me say a proper thank you. Thank you, Dawn, for the 20. You're amazing as well. I appreciate that. There was another one. Thank you so much, Kels11, for the 555. Positive change is coming. Positive change is always coming. Remember, guys, it's going to be a choice that we got to make. If we want to embrace a positive change in our lives, we got to be willing to make that choice. We got to choose the positive. But anyways, guys, thank you for coming through. I appreciate it so much. For those of you that come out Monday through Friday, thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being here, baby. For anybody who sent in donations today, guys, thank you for those donations. They help a lot more than you know. So much gratitude to you, man. I really friggin' appreciate it. Today, I uploaded Taurus, so if you're a Taurus, your mid-month is out. In regards to the rest of the mid-months, I'll be working on them throughout the rest of the week, so I will try to get to you guys as quickly as possible, all right? So yeah, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, and Aries, your mid-months are up. If you haven't seen them yet, definitely feel free to check them out. And yeah, man, if anybody here is new and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you're new here, definitely consider this joining the Soul family. I'd greatly appreciate it. And with that all being said, guys, my Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok are down below. Have a happy Monday. Have an awesome and amazing rest of your day. And I'll see everybody later, all right? Much love, my soul fam, and have yourselves a good one. Peace, everybody. Take care, guys. Much love.